I'm always doing the most. Finish my cup and reload. Let it swing right back. Let it swing right back.
Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Please don't forget to thumbs up this video, pause the video right now, give it a quick thumbs up and then carry on watching. So those are the products I'm using today, and I'll have everything linked for you guys in the description box down below. Please don't forget to use my coupon code for Glitter Planet, which is Ninja5. I also have a coupon code for this practice hand, which I'll also leave down below in the description box for you guys. It was kindly sent to me by April, otherwise known as a Red Iguana. And yeah, I absolutely love it so freaking much. I have so many practice hands. I've spent thousands and thousands of pounds on them. Not gonna lie, I don't know, I've spent a lot of money on them. I think I'm gonna do a video comparing all of them. I must have at least 10 different practice hands in different skin tones and different colors. Anyway, what I decided to do was come up with these tips, which are a natural looking nail bed for these flexi hands and for these practice hands, because I was sick of using clear tips that really looked kind of unnatural on such lovely silicone hands. I was just like, it needs something that looks better, especially if being used for videos or Instagram, things like that, creating content. So we do have these flexi tips available at Glitter Planet, and you get 500 pieces in the bag, and they are a neutral peach kind of skin tone, I would say, or a nail bed looking color, and they just slide in super easy. Obviously size up as you would a normal person, slot them in there. You can buff them prior if you want them to look matte, but I wasn't too fussed, and then you are ready to go, and they look quite natural, and the hand looks even more realistic because they're not clear on the nail bed. So once you've slid in those tips, I'm coming in with the pointed almond nail tips, and I'm applying those with the instant nail glue. As I said, everything will be linked down below, and it is available on my website. So the glue dries super quick. As long as you are holding that nail tip super still, firm and consistently on the nail free edge, it's going to stick almost instantly. If you have some rocking or you're not quite sturdy enough, it'll take a few more seconds, but it's really not long at all. I absolutely love using the instant nail glue and these pointed almond nail tips. Honestly, I've been loving using them. You guys have noticed that I've been using them a lot more recently in my videos, just because, I don't know, I find they create a really beautiful shape for a coffin and also stiletto as well. So I'm using Contortionist, which is this gold glitzy acrylic powder. It's absolutely freaking stunning. It's just launched in the new Circus collection, which is available now on my website. Again, I'll have it linked down below for you guys. I'm going to be using that with Nude Attitude, which is a cover powder, Neon Orange, and Medjool, which is like a coral. It is a marble duo powder, so it kind of has a two-tone effect, but you can get a one-tone effect if you use it nice and wet. I'm also using Blizzard White, Crystal Clear, and the Rainbow Aqua Brush in size 12. The glitter for today is Pumpkin Spice. It's a dot mix, and it's so freaking stunning for autumn, fall, Halloween, every damn day, you know, whenever you want to use a beautiful warm toned glitter. It's so stunning. So I'm going ahead and applying a Medjool at the cuticle area, and then I'm going to alternate between Neon Orange, Medjool, Contortionist, and Blizzard White, and I'm literally just applying them in wet beads, but making sure that I tilt the nail or the finger downwards so that the gravity just naturally pulls that acrylic down. As you can see, the consistency of these beads is stunning. Like, those were quite wet. Did you see how kind of controlled they were? But I've still got plenty of time to work with this product. The Nailmate system that I've developed that we are using today is absolutely freaking bomb. It applies like a dream, and the control that you get over the product and the consistency is just gorgeous to work with. If you guys have worked with it, you know what I'm on about. If you haven't, then hopefully you get to try it soon, and if you're not bothered about trying it, then that's absolutely fine. Just enjoy the video and recreate using whatever you have. So for this nail, I'm coming in with Medjool, and I've popped that halfway up the nail, and then I'm coming in with Pumpkin Spice dot mix and some clear acrylic, and I'm just patting that glitter into place, making sure that all of the pieces are laying nice and flat. And then I'm going to come in with Nude Attitude and create kind of like an ombre fade for the glitter, but it's going the other way. Usually you would fade the glitter up and allow it to disperse out, but this way I want it to look like the glitter is disappearing underneath that nail bed area. So what I did first is I picked up a small bead of that nude attitude. I drained the liquid out the back of my brush, and that's going to make the cover powder more kind of opaque so you can't see through it as much, and it's just going to diffuse that initial line that we have there with the acrylic and the glitter. I'm then going to build up the coverage with nude attitude and make sure that I get a nice even finish on the product. I'd rather go in with a few more beads than try and do one bead and make it look messy and sloppy. So don't mind, and don't feel discouraged if you have to take a little bit more time and add a few more beads and you see other nail techs using one bead, because that really doesn't matter. As long as you get the job done right and everything looks exactly how you want it, then that's absolutely fine. The process is your own, so don't feel like it has to be like anybody else's. So I'm moving on to the next nail, and I'm just applying Contortionist on the free edge and blending it up nicely, and I love how this blended out. I would literally rock that in a full set, especially for Christmas. Like, imagine that like gold tips like that with a red like 3D bow over the top like a present. It would look freaking bomb. Cannot wait for Christmas. Just saying, I'm Christmas mad. I love Halloween as well, so I'm excited for that. Need to figure out costume for me, kids and Sean, because you know it's gonna be bomb. So now that I've finished anyway applying that, I'm using my number 5 3D brush, which is available on my website, and again, as I did with the first finger, I'm just alternating those colours, nice and wet but smaller beads, and then I'm just dragging my brush straight through once, because I don't want to make them all mushed together and have no colour. I want them to be present and individual. I want them to have that marble look. I don't want them to get lost within themselves, so it's important to just kind of do little to no moving when you kind of putting your brush through that acrylic there. Just swept it up and creating a nice tie-dye effect up the nail. So now I'm moving on to the pinky nail, and I'm using neon orange acrylic. I'm blending that down the nail, and I'm just tapping with my brush to diffuse that line because I want the blend and the ombre to be nice and seamless. And then I'm coming in with a medjool, and I'm putting that on the blend line, literally where that colour stops, and I'm fading it down and blending it down. I like to use my colours very wet no matter what design I'm doing really, but especially when I'm doing an ombre. It's very, very important to use wet, your beads wetter than usual, so you can get that blend without creating a lot of thickness. Another thing I would say, which you'll see on the thumb in a minute when I come to the thumbnail, I did an ombre with the glittery contortionist thingy. Why am I saying that? Do you know why I'm saying that? It's because of my mother-in-law. She keeps on saying thingy, and everybody keeps on saying it now instead of actually thinking of the word that they want. Just gonna say that just in case she watches this. Thing, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, sweeping back up with that neon orange, and as I was saying, so with your ombre, sometimes you do need to wait for your first colour to dry before you come in with your second colour, otherwise you're going to get some bleed through. Say if you're using two colours that are very, very different, or one's very pale and one's very dark, if you don't wait for it to dry, you're going to get some kind of contamination in that second colour or the first colour, whatever. So definitely be patient with ombres as well. I'm just applying some of that pumpkin spice mix over the little finger to tie in the whole look, and then I'm going to do the thumbnail, and then I'm going to kind of give you guys a break. I'll let you guys stop listening to me talking because I feel like I've not stopped. I don't think I have for a whole freaking 8 minutes. Yeah, so I'll let you guys watch this little bit, and then I'll be back in a short while. So to encapsulate all of the nails, I'm using Crystal Clear Acrylic from Nailmate. It's available on my website and you can use my discount as well, 5% off. Yes, I'm just going to go ahead and encapsulate all of the nails, and I'm using premium adhesive monomer. And I just wanted to let you guys know, because I know that not everybody knows this, our system can actually be used with your preferred choice of monomer. I do know that sometimes, well, I do know that in some countries we cannot ship our liquids there yet. I'm not sure when we will be able to, or if we will be able to. I'm hoping that maybe in the future we can get a distributor, but it's not something we've looked into yet. So do feel free to use your own choice of monomer. And remember, when I was trialing and testing our system, I did use our powders with NSI and it worked absolutely fine. There was no issues or anything like that. So if you can get a hold of NSI, maybe try that, or if you want to try one of your own, then do that. As long as it's a high quality professional liquid, you can't really go wrong, I don't think. So yeah, if you want to try that out, then do. Our colours are definitely compatible with your choice of monomer. So yeah, I'm coming in, I'm going to encapsulate all of the nails, and then I will be right back. I will file and buff them as well, and I'll be back to top coat. I file and buff off camera just to make it, you know, a little easier on my back and all of that jazz. So once I've finished filing and buffing off of camera, I'm coming in with Super Gloss Top Coat, and this is a no wipe gel top coat. It's my ultimate fave, and I'm going to go ahead and apply a generous layer over the entire set, and then I'll cure in the lamp for 60 seconds, making sure that everything is dry and tack free.
I'm always doing the most. Finish my cup and reload. Let it swing right back. Let it swing right back.